Kilimanjaro, the tallest peak in Africa and the largest freestanding mountain in the world, looms 5,895 meters, or 19,341 feet, above the plains of Tanzania. The first recognized summiting of the mountain was in 1889, and key to the success of that expedition was the assistance of a local guide. Today, thousands of people flock to Kilimanjaro every year to try and reach its summit. While not a technical mountain, do not be fooled. Climbing to the top of Kilimanjaro is a formidable undertaking and one that should not be entered into lightly. The roof of Africa can certainly be reached, but it is vitally important that you have the assistance of a skilled and knowledgeable guide.
Jambo bwana, habari gani? Mzuri sana, wageni wakaribishwa Kilimanjaro.
The importance of the guide on a Kilimanjaro expedition cannot be overstated. He does far more than ensure that you follow the correct trail. A good guide is a walking encyclopedia of plant and wildlife knowledge and will teach you about the mountain as you hike. More importantly, throughout your expedition, a good guide will develop a plan specifically for you that will maximize your chance of successfully reaching the summit. He will observe you during the early stages of your trek to learn what kind of a hiker you are. He may even suggest some side excursions for you so he can push you a bit to see how much you have inside you. And as you reach the highest slopes of the mountain and begin to run low on energy, he will help keep your spirits high and your mind focused on the summit. Most importantly, throughout the trip, he'll be watching you closely to see how you're doing both mentally and physically. Often, hikers get summit fever as they get close to the summit and don't make good decisions as to whether or not they can push ahead. But a good guide knows how to distinguish between the malaise that hikers typically feel at high altitude and the more serious signs of acute mountain sickness. A guide must remain vigilant in this respect, not only for the purposes of maximizing the chance of reaching the summit, but also to avoid potentially serious consequences. Team Kilimanjaro recognizes the importance of the guide and as a result employs only the best guides on the mountain. TK's mountain staff is divided into 16 close-knit teams, each led by a chief guide who reports daily from the mountain directly to our expedition coordinator. TK's staffing procedures are entirely unique. Allocation of work to our guides is strictly on the basis of merit, continued performance, and positive feedback from climbers. We have daily training assessments for those not on the mountain, and only the most dedicated and hard-working will be assigned to the next expedition.
I can say TK is my mother company. Since I was a poorer, then they took me to training, Kilimanjaro training. Then after Kilimanjaro training, they employ me to be an assistant guide. What I want to say is just to persuade your friends or your fellows as well as your family to choose a TK to be the host, simply because TK have a good service as well as a professional guys, good cooperation from the highest class. John Rees, David Square, Henry Sedman, Bianca, and all staffs which found in Tanzania such as Amina, Shafi, Coco, as well as Mbongo, without forgetting Venus.
For many of our clients, reaching the peak of Kilimanjaro is both the most difficult and the most rewarding thing they have ever done. At TK, the main mission of our company is to lead our clients to the top of Kilimanjaro safely. Fundamental to that mission is the role of the expedition guide, and we are privileged to have a team of dedicated guides that not only help us fulfill our mission, they are instrumental in helping our clients' dreams come true.
So you're warm welcome, Kilimanjaro, welcome Tanzanian, welcome Africa, as well as TK.